Welcome to the world of Bright. You guys don't know who each other are, which is good. I'm gonna yank you guys over to our first little area, which we're starting in a tavern. So you guys should have just been yanked into it, right? You can see the tavern, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Classic
Okay.
start.
And then I will drop the tokens down for you guys.
Is that just gonna use the chat?
Yeah, he's gonna have to.
Oof, that's rough.
So here are your characters. I need to edit them again. Sorry.
It looks so tiny.
Colton, what in the world are you?
I'm a banshee. That's what I am. You're standing on the table, obviously. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the health value.
Here,
What are we
hold on.
doing for?
I'm gonna fix it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, man. No touchy.
Josh can do his because Josh knows how to do this and everything. But you guys are.
Well, you need to link my token.
I already did it. It's already linked. You haven't set the values yet. Here, I'll set them. It's fine.
I can do it.
So blue's movement speed. What's green again? What are we doing for green?
Huh?
What are the colors again?
Oh, okay. First one is HP. So red is HP. Second one is AC, and third one is speed. Because those are what you're going to be wanting most important at the very beginning. And then you can open up your character sheet if you need other stuff. I don't really have a lot of random like characters to put in and everything. Oh no, I actually never mind. So situate your guys how you want, and then I will put some random NPCs in. Oh, you guys are going to be sitting right next to each other. Okay. The NPCs in no way, shape, or form represent like what the actual token is in this sense. And everything, just because I don't have enough tokens. I really was not prepared for us to do D&D.
You're supposed to pretend that you are.
Yeah, but the difference is I got sick this week. That's
you
why.
fake it till you make it.
I got like really badly sick for like 2 days. Okay. So the bar, it's about like 2:00. Sorry. It's about 3:00
PM
in the evening, PM, on just a normal day. So the bar is not hugely populated. Usually the people that are here are just people that have just come into town and are usually like going to kick it. You are, however, in the city, and I'm not going to use real city names because what's the fun in that? I like to make them up. You're in the city of Arthrius, which is basically in Texas, where Texas would be.
Oh, so this is like real world.
Oh yeah, no, it's our real world. This is based on Blight, and everything. So you're in what would be considered Austin, Texas, but we're gonna go with Arthrius. I like to make names for stuff that sound weird. And so yeah, so you're in Arthrius, Texas, and you're just in a bar that's called the Smiling Tankard. It's kind of an older-esque tavern, been around for a while and everything. But there's not that many people here around now. It's usually the people that got out of work early and they're just coming around to like hang out before they got to go home, or people that have come into the city for like a fun weekend vacation or something, and they just got off like the long travel by train or something like that. So there is airplanes, by the way.
Ooh.
They're not as popular because dragons still roam and everything. So like a dragon could shoot a plane out of the sky anytime it wanted to.
The mortality rate is highly increased.
Yeah, so people usually don't fly by planes. It's usually like trains and horseback and like and cars and stuff like that. So yeah, so you guys are just hanging out in the tavern. There's really nothing's really happening. And then Anorak, you notice this guy walk in right here.
I kill him.
And he makes a beeline straight for you. And he gets about to here when you realize he's like going straight for you. Like not in a aggressive manner, but just like he's just making his way towards your table. There's really nobody in that corner. He's not sitting by he's not trying to sit by this fair lady over here. He's just going straight to your table. So what do you do?
I ready my quarterstaff in like a menacing type way, but nothing too aggressive.
Okay. So he gets up to your table. Do you do anything before he gets up to your table or no?
No.
Okay, so he sits down across from you and he looks straight at you and he goes, "You know who sent me."
I guess so. What does he want?
He shows you a mark on his hand, the same mark that you received a while back. And he said, I'm a minion of his as well.
I don't prefer minion. I prefer freelancer.
Yes, you magical ones love to consider yourself gods among men. I'll get to the bottom of this. He's a human, and he had a hood on and everything. He didn't drop his hood when he sat down with you. He's being very secretive. And he goes, "I don't know your name. You don't know mine. We don't need to know each other's name. It's fine. All he wants you to get is this." And he passes you a piece of paper that's folded in half.
Say that again?
He passes you a piece of paper folded in half across the table.
I take it and I open it.
Okay, so when you open it, you see a very crude drawing of a magical artifact that you know of.
Okay. I thought it was.
It's called the Wand of Wonder. But it's not used like traditional D&D. You may know what the Wand of Wonder is and everything. But in this world, this is a magical artifact that can suck magic out of people and release it at random. So what this magic wand is used for, it's used in high maximum security prisons for mages that are very, very big, like heavy, like terrorists and like bad guys and stuff that they've captured, and then they suck the magic out of them. Excuse me, and store it in the wand. And then if you're using the wand, then it can release that magic whenever you want to. Now, really, the only way to get this wand is by being in the prison somehow. Like, there's really no way to.
But
like,
so there's more than just one in the world?
Happen upon it. No, there's only one. It's a magical artifact. So I'm going to need all the other players, including Anorak, to please roll for perception.
17.
So what are the two modifiers?
Wait. It's 22?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
What is that about?
Oh, wait.
Does it automatically roll like advantage?
Maybe it does. 1d20 plus 4. So I think that's exactly what it is. I think it just rolled twice. So
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess
just going to take the first one then.
Good, because
So,
I like that one.
Zach, when you're rolling for anything, go to your journal and open up your character sheet and then just click it on your character. So I'll roll perception for you. So that is perception for your character. That's what it should look like. So you just click on the perception modifier. So go ahead and try that, and I'll see if it pops up for us. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So you rolled a 9. That's not great. So I will say Anorak and Elrond. That's how I pronounce your name, correct?
Elrond, yeah.
Aaron?
Both of you start to notice the different NPCs start to walk out.
They're disappearing.
Right? Yeah, these are your characters.
Yeah.
And the bartender, he served one last round of drinks, and then he went into the back around this time, and he hasn't come out for a while.
Is there like a lock on the door? Can I like go behind the counter?
I get like here, hold on. There's like nowhere to like, I guess like I can draw this. Like you can see over here, that is open. You can go over there. You can also just hop the counter, like
I imagine the
like
door's
he did,
right here.
but just wait. Just stay where your character's at.
Okay.
Stay where your character's at. If you want to do anything, you got to make sure you're actually like moving the right amount of distance and everything.
Oh, well, we weren't in like initiative or anything, so I figured it didn't matter.
Well, yeah, but like we're still gonna take turns and everything. You
Yeah.
guys just noticed this. I'll have you guys react in a second, so just don't worry. Nothing bad will happen before you guys can react. That's when so Anorak, your guy looks at you, and the guy that's across from you, and he hasn't left yet, and he says to you, he says the master has a plan. We've already started it. I hope to see you on the other side, brother. But my work is done. And then he takes his knife out and guts himself right across the belly.
Jeez.
Wait, what the heck?
And like convulses, falls to the floor and dies.
I loot his body.
So before you can even get up, his entire corpse bursts into flames and disintegrates.
What colors would these flames be?
They would be green flames.
Green flame.
So at this moment, Evelios, you do notice this happen because really nobody's in here, and you do hear him gut himself and burst into flames. So now, both of you can then react to this. We'll wait for you, Anorak.
So, I'm gonna go like towards this direction, like to get behind the counter.
Okay, so you can get up
behind-
to that door,
Yeah.
and you approach to like open that door, and it's locked.
I'm gonna picklock it.
You're gonna pick lock it.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
lock
open it.
pick it.
Yeah, lock pick it.
Okay, so go ahead and make a lockpick check. Evelios, what are you gonna do? Type in chat. Let me know. What do you want to do? Let me know about that first. Yeah, why is it rolling 2? That's a little weird.
I think it's for advantage in case
Yeah.
you have advantage.
Yeah, so we'll just go with the first one every time unless you have advantage.
Yeah.
So you got a 22. So you unlock it. The door unlocks. And as you go to open it, you realize that the door wasn't just locked; it's also barricaded.
Oh God.
So there's a bunch of stuff, like too much that you can't even pry the door a little bit open. It's like full on barricaded.
I bang the door and ask what the hell's going on. Like
So you
screaming.
bang on the door. Okay, so you move. So then go ahead, Evelios, move over there, and you try to help him and like say what's going on and everything. Let me eliminate this guy because he's dead.
Dead.
That is when, that's when you hear the sirens. The wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo.
Sounds like it's
And
time to
The
bounce.
door blows open with an explosive charge, and police rush in, guns ready, swords drawn.
Right, there's guns. Okay.
Yes, and
Forgot about
aim
that.
at all three of you, and they say, "Get on the ground."
How many are there?
There is about 15.
Damn.
There's a captain.
So I'm gonna get on the ground, and they can't see me there on the, because I'm behind the.
Do you want to roll stealth?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Boom. Eh,
Ooh,
not great.
13's
probably,
not really good.
Okay, so your
It's actually
your
a
attempt
5
at
that I rolled.
stealthing was horrible.
It wasn't that bad. It was above a 10.
Um,
More than average. Just kind of got caught off guard, you know. Not my day. A little drunk.
I'm a little drunk. um, yeah. So your so you try to stealth. Ophelius
Try to
tries
stealth. Try
as
to
well.
try to hide.
You both drop to the ground, try to stealth, and neither of you, like, they immediately notice you, and about 4 of them march over towards you guys.
Oh snap! Look at that good formation.
Yeah.
Hut, 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 hut.
About 4 of them get over to you guys, and they do you guys allow them to handcuff you?
Yeah.
Well, he
Or are you
says
guys gonna
stand
put up a
up,
fight?
so he's.
I say you'll rule the day you arrested Elron the Ville.
Oh, one of the guys that's arresting you says, "Shut up, you little scumbag. We know what you've done.
And what would that be?
Shut up and talk to the judge."
You don't even know.
Do you know who my father is? So the one that's
Do you
handcuffing
know
you,
who my
Avelio, says,
father is?
"Oh yes, we know your father very well. He was very cooperative with us in allowing us to gather information about your whereabouts. He is also very disappointed in the fact that you committed such heinous crimes." So then another squad of 4 comes over to you, Anorak. Oh, you say what crimes? And he says to you, Avelios, he says, "That's not for me to say. That's for you to deal with when the judge talks to you." And he handcuffs you.
Do
Just,
we have the amendments actually?
Yeah.
I
Do
wonder.
we have Miranda rights?
Yes, so they're reading
okay.
the 2 that they're handcuffing, their Miranda rights and everything.
Then I'm supposed to be told what crimes I'm being arrested for.
Is that a Miranda right? You have to know what you're being arrested for.
That's not a Miranda right.
That's
You're
not. That's not a Miranda,
No,
but
I
it
didn't
is
think it was.
But it is a rule, I think.
Well, yeah, you'll be told. You'll be told what you're arrested for
Eventually.
just later. They don't have to tell you on this spot.
Hmm.
So these 4 approach you, Anorak, and they say, "Are you on the ground or are you standing up?"
I'll sit in my chair with my hands
Okay,
on the table.
so they say, "Put your hands in the air and keep your mouth shut."
I guess I'll put my hands up.
They say this to everybody, and this is a normal thing for them to do. They do, however, put a item on the 2 that they've already handcuffed their mouths. And this is an item that basically, it's like casting the magical spell Silence on you. And it's because like magical users and everything, they'll cast spells and they don't always need gestures. They can sometimes just use verbal to cast spells. So they shut everything down so you can't cast a spell. They don't know if you can cast spells. This is just a traditional thing that they usually do. So these ones, you have 2 of them approach you from this side, and the other 2 approach you from the other side. And you said you cooperate with them, you let them handcuff you and everything?
Yep.
Okay, so they handcuff you, they put the device on you, and one of them, while he's handcuffing you, says, "Scum like you deserve to rot in prison." And then we are done with this area. You guys are taken off to prison.
Lame.
And so ends the game.
You
Game
guys
over,
failed your
folks.
first encounter. No, I'm just joking. No.
Game
So
over,
now
man.
we've got this
Game
clear
over.
page, so you guys know. So let me. Again, like I said, I'm sorry. I was not prepared for this. I am prepared for this as I have stuff to put down and everything, but I was not prepared for this as in like
Negative
the
22
slides
for
would be.
disappointment. What?
Don't question
Mine is
it.
25. Plus the negative 25? How does that work? I question everything.
There we go. So this is jailhouse.
Rock?
We're in jail, not prison, guys.
Yes. This is a jailhouse they're taking you to. It's not a prison. Oh, here you go. I think this can... No, that's not your token. Never mind.
Is it 2 days or 1 day that they're allowed to keep you in jail?
It's 24 hours. Without
24?
charging.
Okay. That's what I thought.
They have to charge you within 24 hours, otherwise you can get you're let go.
I took government last semester, so most
Oh,
of this is
no,
pretty
I'm being
fresh.
stupid. Jeez.
Cheese and crows.
Objects and tokens. There we go. This should work now. Bring that, and bring that. There we go, yeah.
Oh, I understand what your character looks like now, Colton. That makes a lot more sense. I thought it was a spider.
What do you think it was?
A spider.
I guess it does look like a spider, huh?
Like, without much detail, it looks like a
Yeah.
spider.
Alright, so you're put into this cell. You are put into this cell.
Wow,
You're
separate
put
cells.
into
Wow.
this cell.
Oh, okay. We're next to each other.
You got a cigarette?
You talking to us?
Hold on,
Sure.
hold on.
Sure.
I'm not done yet, guys. Just wait.
I hope you mean plan.
So, so you guys are put in these
Okay.
cells. And they're not very nice cells at all. This is a horrible jailhouse that you're taken to. For crimes that, from what you guys can, from how you guys acted, you have no idea that you even committed.
I only stole some stuff, man. Oh, I did.
Or maybe you did commit them.
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Prove
Or
it.
maybe you just happen to be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh. Or are we?
So there
It's all
is
Anorak's fault.
there's a captain knight. And then there is 2 knights that patrol the area that you guys are in. One patrols
Do they do it day and night?
one patrols vertically and one patrols horizontally down the 2 long hallways. Now, I will fix this a little bit because obviously this is
Your squares are a little off.
yeah. The squares are a little bit off.
Excuse you.
And
Yeah,
everything.
excuse you.
As well as some of the rooms aren't correct. Like that room is not correct. And then this room is not correct, and this room is not correct.
There's a big void in the jail.
No, they're just different rooms.
It's a black hole.
So, plus you guys haven't seen those rooms anyway, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, so the guards are patrolling. You guys have a little bit of time to like converse with each other and everything. There's bars through your cell walls. They're not like full concrete. So you
In
guys are still
between?
there. Yeah, in between you guys. All of it is just bars. It's
Oh,
not
okay.
really. There's no concrete or anything around, except for the backs of it, obviously.
You gotta put me in the cheap jail.
Yeah, jeez.
All you've got really in there is like a
This
small
is why
little
I don't
cot,
pay taxes.
a small little cot, and then a bucket for waste.
Stuff.
So what did y'all do?
I don't know. What did you do?
I didn't do anything. Nothing at all.
Can you talk up, Colton? I can barely hear you.
What?
I can barely hear you.
Oh, sorry. I had my mic away from my
Oh, that's
face.
So, I guess we should break out or something.
So that's when this guard that's closer to you turns around and he says, "Shut up! There will be no breaking out."
What about
In a few
escaping?
minutes, the captain
So,
will see you
we
all
don't-
individually.
We don't have the mute spell on us anymore, right? Since we're talking.
No. You don't have devices on you, but you can know if you've ever been in a jail or have any or actually, go ahead and roll history for me, or
Me?
Anybody that like wants to
Yeah.
know, like if you want to know about the jail or something, go ahead and roll me some
Ooh.
history. Oh, there you go,
Nat
boy.
20.
I think that's a
Oh,
nat
that's
20.
a nat 20.
Yeah.
That is a nat 20.
I know whatever I want to know.
It's green. That's why you know.
Oh, poor Zach got a nat 20 on his second one.
For
So really
Mercy.
only Anorak knows this. But usually these jails have a magical, they have a mage somewhere inside that's producing a magical field that distorts the use of magic in it. Or else any gang would just grab their magical user and bust them out. Or if a magical user got brought in jail, they would just bust themselves out.
Don't quote me on this, but I think he's probably in the blacked out area.
No metagaming.
Me? Never.
I'll spawn a dragon on you.
Never.
You know I will.
I want to know any magic stuff.
About what?
I don't know. Like, is like the bars warded or anything? I guess it doesn't really matter, but like.
No, the mage doesn't like ward or do anything to this, like to the actual like individual parts. It's just he produces a field over the entire jailhouse that distorts and doesn't allow magic to happen.
So
So
like,
if you cast a spell, it would fizzle out and it wouldn't work.
so that means they can't do any magic either? Like inside?
No,
Yeah.
nobody can do magic.
Okay.
nobody.
So you
There's
want to
just
pick
that-
the lock?
They've taken all of your items, by the way.
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Everything has been confiscated, and anybody that's been in jail before will know that it's been put in some evidence locker somewhere.
Can I pick it with my fingernails?
No.
Okay.
Worth
With
a
a
shot.
shot.
Jinx. Alright, well.
Is that what you did? You say the same thing I said?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So is the warden gonna. Are we gonna see the warden now, or?
I demand to see a lawyer.
Yeah, I demand a lawyer.
Sorry. The guard that gets close comes over to you guys and says to you, it does not matter if you demand anything. Nothing is granted to traitors that try to harbor against our grand country.
So you're classifying us under terrorists.
You are terrorists.
Prove it.
My warden will. And he walks away. This guard actually comes down, though, and takes Anorak first. Unlocks your cell,
I always knew I would die first.
and takes you down into this room, which is an interrogation room.
Sweet.
He stands over here, and then the warden walks in.
Do I get to see the room? Just kidding.
Well, like it's a standard interrogation room. There's a table in between you and the warden. He sits you down. You're handcuffed.
There's no light.
And then he sits you down. And then he sits down. And so the warden sits down with you, and he goes, "Okay, so I'm gonna put this to you as clearly as I can.
Please use small words.
Your name is Anorak, am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, so it seems on here that your criminal record before this was completely fine. And then you just decided to go out of the blue and cause some trouble.
What type of troubles would those be? Because I haven't done anything.
Oh, you haven't done anything, have you? You haven't tried to sorry.
No, you're good.
You can't use prestidigitation, Zach. As soon as you cast it, it fizzles. Also, if you want to get a hold of us, the better thing to use is Discord, because it'll ping us, and then you can use what the command Josh said, and it'll read it to us.
Yeah, use /TTS and then type
Yeah.
your message.
And so he puts forward and he puts a file down that's a very, very small file. Obviously does not have a lot of information on you. And he flips it open and he says, "We got a report, an anonymous report, that there was a group of people congregating at the smiling
Tankard.
tankard. Thank you. At the smiling tankard, that were planning on killing one of the highest members of the council. The council being like the UN council, the World Council.
Well, based on what I'm hearing, you're thinking that some rich boy kid is also planning on killing a high-level representative.
No, we think that you and your sketchy boy in there who's stolen a lot of goods. And we have him already arrested many times for thievery. We think that you two were working together and you conversed with the rich elf to get information on the movements of his father and the and how the council works, and when people are left unguarded. And we believe that you were actually trying to kill somebody. So if you want to come clean and you want to discuss who in the group was responsible for what, then I have an out for you. Otherwise, if you decide to say that nothing here is true and all of this is a lie and I'm a liar, then we're going to lock you up in the most maximum security prison we can find.
I want immunity and I'll tell you everything I know.
You want immunity from?
Being prosecuted.
That's what this paper here says. This paper is you give us full everything I want, I record it, and I will sign it, and you are entirely immune.
So, what does that entail? I get let go free?
Yeah. You get clean, free. And as long as you don't pull a stunt like this again, you can live your life happily ever after. He makes a movement, and this guard leaves the room.
And all I have to do is tell you everything I know.
All you have to do is tell me everything about your little operation, who paid you, who's the leader of your group, everything. And we'll pin it on the two other guys in the cell.
Why?
Say again.
Why?
Oh, why? Because we just want we're either going to have to prosecute all of you under the assumption of terrorism, or we can give one a scapegoat and say that this person was the joint of the terrorist organization. We can go deeper. We can find out who paid for it, and we can find out who the traitors are in this country. All you're going to go to jail for at this point is protecting whoever paid you to do this. And I don't think they're worth that.
Hmm.
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 I can give you some time if you'd like to go think about it in your cell. I've got other people to interrogate, other people to give deals to as well.
Sure.
Okay, so he calls for the guard. The guard comes back in and takes you to your cell.
Oh boy.
Then he grabs the rogue, and you two go in here.
Oh, fun.
You get put right there. The guard stands right there, and the warden was just waiting in there for you. You sit down. The warden throws down. He has a different file from the one that he had before. This one's a much, much bigger file. Much bigger.
Oh boy.
And flips this open and says Elrond. You have been in and out of jails across the country for minor little things. Thieving here, stealing there. Like you love to do it. And I know you love to snitch too. You've done a few big jobs, and few times you've gotten caught. And so I just want to offer you, if you tell me who the buyer is, who everybody else in those cells are, how your little group's working, then I'll give you an out and I'll give you immunity.
Look, I'd love to tell you everything I know, but I don't actually know anything.
Okay, you see, stuff like that is not going to get you anywhere.
This is a crime I have not committed for once.
Okay. So Elrond, let's put it this way. You're a known criminal. Your friend's in there. One of them is a rich elf son. So he'll get him out on bail. The other one is a nobody.
Ow.
You're somebody who's got a criminal record out the wazoo. Look at your file. And he puts up just like this huge mound of paperwork. It says, this is just in the past year. Like, you're so easy to pin this on, to the point that I could just tell everybody that it was all you, and these two would go free. It doesn't matter if we death penalty either one of them. They're your friend in there, the Dragonborn, he'll die and nobody will miss him. He's a nobody. And your elven friend will just get off from bail from his rich daddy paying. So you're really the only one that's going to go to jail for the rest of your life. So it's either you go to jail, none of your friends, and you deal with all the people in there that you've screwed over, or you tell me everything that went on with this operation. You'd give me your buyer's name, you give me the details, you basically make me police chief of the year. And I'll let you completely off the hook with full immunity. You got it right in this paper right here, and he shows you the paper and says all I have to do is sign that, and you're perfectly immune. If you need some time to think about it, I can let you out. You can go back in your cell, think about it.
I'm gonna think about it.
Okay, so then the guard takes you back to the cell, and then he goes and grabs the last guy.
Hey, buddy. What'd you tell him?
Hold on. I'll give you guys time to talk. Don't worry. So the warden sits down with you, Avelios, and he brings out no folder because you really haven't done anything horrible. And he goes, Avelios, I want to trust you. You're a war veteran. Your parents are military. I know your family name. It's pretty big. I don't want to get into any trouble. I don't want to. I don't want to get your dad angry. And so I can let you off of this really easily with one simple thing. You just rat out those two filthy criminals in that other room. You tell me who they are. You tell me who the buyer was. And you can play the victim card. You can be the rich elf who wanted a taste of adventure, and these two scummy criminals brought you into this life. They promised you that you would get an adventure, but all they wanted to do was kill powerful people. So all you have to do is just tell me everything that happened with this. Be completely honest, and I'll write you this immunity check fairly easily. And he even shows you it, and he goes, right there. Oh, that's all I have to do is just sign that, and you're completely immune. You're good. I'm gonna wait for Zach to type. You guys can see what I'm doing here.
Don't worry, I got a plan.
Colton, now you know why I was so happy with your character choice.
I do have a plan, I just need to iron out the details.
Oh, no, Avelios, I know you would never do anything like this to your country. I know you're being framed. So, we'll
wow,
talk
he's the
this
only
through.
one that
We'll
you're
talk
like, yeah,
this
I know
through.
you're being framed.
We'll talk this through. We can pin it all on those criminals. All you've got to do is tell who they're working for, who paid everybody, and I'll let you off the hook scot-free. Nothing. I won't tell mommy. I won't tell daddy. I won't get in trouble at all.
Oh my gosh.
If you need some time to think, it's okay. I can let you back in your cell. You can think about it. You have till tomorrow. If nobody speaks up, if nobody says anything, then tomorrow you all go to prison for treason. Who were they working for, Avelios? Tell me. It's okay.
It's okay. As he strokes him lightly across the neck.
No. No. He doesn't need more sexual assault charges.
More?
Oh my god.
Yes, that was the point.
The Dark Sisterhood?
Okay, so who's this dark sisterhood then?
Can't believe everything you read online, kid.
And you need to give me locations. You need to give me names. And within 24 hours we'll go investigate. And if they're true and you're telling the truth and everything, then you'll be let scot-free. I'll sign this. You're off on your way, and we deal with these two criminals how we deal with traitors.
Zach put /TTS before it.
I think this is probably one of the longest dialogues I've ever had in D&D.
Maybe.
Usually we kill him before you can say much, so.
Yeah, I know. That's why that's why when you guys were like, "How many are there?" I was like, 15. You were like, "Oh, okay, I get on the ground."
Yeah.
Now, I will say this while we're waiting on Zach and everything.
Yeah.
Guns are not an abundant resource.
Really?
People still like bow and arrows, the old weapons and everything. And like Kevlar's not a huge thing. So like guns are super powerful. Most of the time military holds them. Guns are basically considered like magic items, even though they're not, but because of how they work and everything. So people have decided that guns are very, very that guns should only be used by the military in like certain circumstances, by like cops, stuff like that. Because you can't always have a cop mage, but you can always give a cop a gun. And then they have a standing chance against.
Zach said they are a group of people who hire mercs to cause trouble to hope to start another big war against all races.
Whoa.
Jeez. You type slowly. No offense.
Well, it takes a long time to come up with a good lie to give to a warden who's probably not going to believe it.
Yeah. That's what I've been doing the past few minutes.
Oh yeah, Zach, to tell him all this, I'm gonna need you to roll a deception as well.
Rolls a 1.
If you do, oof.
It's rough.
That's a game.
He's gonna
That's
call
a game
Daddy.
changer. No. Oh well. You probably wouldn't let me do it anyway.
Why are your stats so low? I don't know. Let me look. Oops, no, I wanted that one. Well, because Constitution, Dexterity are 12, so that's only +1. Your Strength is a +3. Your Intelligence is +3. Yeah, most of your stuff is +1s. That's why. You got pretty shite rolls. That's the problem.
Feels bad, man.
The
And you
big
do it
Q
like
said, "Hey,
that.
bois."
Oh wait, I can't put it because it'll say. Just put / and then it should come up with a bunch of commands, and then you just click on the TTS one, Zach, and then you press spacebar and then type whatever you want.
Zach said you put the 3 where the 16 is supposed to be. The big Q said, "Siri, play Despacito."
Ha 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 ha.
No. I didn't do any of that, Zach. That automatically happens, and we were talking about that earlier when you were having mic troubles. Roll20 does it the quote unquote correct way D&D is supposed to do, but we do it this way. Oh my goodness, flippin' Andrew, stop.
Ooh, nat 20.
Oh, he did get a nat 20. Wow.
Wow.
He is just
Okay.
believing anything he says.
Well, so he believes your story, and he says, "Okay, give me a location for this group, the Dark Sisterhood, and I'll investigate them. I'll send a squad over to investigate, and if you're telling the truth, then I'll sign this document tomorrow, and you'll be scot-free. No strings attached. All I would ask is that, like, you don't have to, but as a request, I just ask that you would say hello to your father for me.
This could get dicey really quickly. We'll see how it goes.
Well, he wasn't supposed to roll an at 20 on deception.
Oh, don't worry. I think I'll give you a chance to overrule.
Southeast Africa. Okay. Okay. So wait.
Southeast Africa.
wait,
Nice.
okay. So
nice.
how does a group from Southeast Africa? Also, Zach, you're doing it wrong. You're just doing /TT. You need to do TTS. But how does a group in Southeast Africa make its way over to America and convince you guys to kill an American council member? They have to have a base in this city, a safe house for you guys. So if we can investigate that, then you're safe. If you can't give me something in this city, then I can't believe you because we don't have enough time. It's a day and then you're taken off to actual prison.
No.
Don't send me back. You can't send me back.
I'll never do it. Never. You'll never get me. Hmm.
Zach said I only talked to one man at the Dancing Donkey who said their base was in SE Africa.
That's unfortunate.
No, I'm doing this, Leaf. Okay, so that's when he stands up and he motions for the knight to take you. And
No.
and he goes, "I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to do better than that." And he has the knight take you back to your cell.
Wah, wah, wah.
Nice try.
Valiant effort.
That's a really good try.
The rolls
So
were
now
on
you
your
guys
side.
have some time in your cells. And the knights just keep patrolling.
After a while, I say to one of the guards, "I'm ready."
Okay. So when this guard, he'll go down here, and then this guard will go down here, and then when they come back, they'll get you. So you guys have some time before then to talk.
Okay.
So,
Did they give you the deal?
yeah, did you get a deal as well?
Zach said sup.
So your father's really high up there?
Unfortunately, yes.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I'm talking to the guy.
Zach said yeah, he's a war hero.
Interesting. So, I haven't done anything wrong. You guys haven't done anything wrong.
Zach said a general to be precise.
Wow, just like you. General Payne.
So this
Do you
guard's
all
back
know who
over
could be
here.
accusing
If
us
you
of this?
want to motion for him, Colton.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna finish our conversation first.
Okay.
Do you all know who might have set us up?
I have no idea.
No idea, huh?
Uh,
I motion to one of the guards now.
Okay, so the guard says, the guard comes up to your cell, and he says, "What do you want, prisoner?"
Take me to the marshal. Is that
The
who he is?
warden.
The chief, the warden. Yeah, that guy.
Oh, you wish to speak to the warden again. Let me see. And he walks off. He doesn't return for a little bit. Do you want to keep talking, or do you want to just skip that?
Do y'all have anything to
Zach
say?
said I slide the toilet away from the wall.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
gonna start tunneling.
It's also not a toilet. It's like a bucket, Zach. But yeah.
Some might say it went down the drain from there.
Okay, so this guard comes back, and he's going to pick you back up, and he takes you into this room.
Cool.
And he just says, sit back down there. He, handcuffs you again, stands right there, and he says, the warden will be in shortly. And then the warden walks in after a short amount of time. Zach, you and Josh can keep talking. Just try to, Josh, if you can use the text chat
Yeah.
and just talk to each other. And then Zach, just don't use TTS. Okay, so the warden sits down and he goes, so Elrond, you seem to have come to your senses. And he kind of motions and the guard leaves.
We were hired by a guy named John. John.
So you were hired by a guy named John, okay?
Yeah.
So do you know who this John works for?
I don't know who he works for, but he uses his carpenter job as a alibi. But he's actually a part of a big organization of which I don't know the name.
And you never met with this guy?
I've met with him.
And you never asked him what organization he runs with?
No. He offered me a job and I thought it sounded fun.
You thought it sounded fun to kill a high elf.
I didn't kill a high elf.
Yeah, but you
That
were
wasn't the
hired
job.
to kill a high elf. Yes, that was the job. We were given an anonymous report that your job was that you had the intent to kill a high elf.
Well, your anonymous report is wrong. That wasn't the job.
Okay, then what was the job?
The job was to make it look like he was dead, to cause chaos. And in the chaos, we would steal an artifact.
Okay, so what artifact were you planning on stealing?
The
No metagaming here, boy.
Bane wand is what we were after.
The Bane wand?
The Bane wand.
Do the Rod of Lightning. It's
Okay,
easy.
that works. The one lightning.
Oh, the Rod of Lightning. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So that's owned by one of the high elf houses. That makes sense. But see, the problem here is, why would somebody give us an anonymous report that you're going to kill a high elf and not give us the full thing?
Maybe they were misinformed. How should
Oh,
I
really? Because your guy John, he's the one who gave us the tip.
know? That's BS.
Why is that BS?
That's such BS. It's not John. What are the odds of it being John? 1 in a million people? John's. Oh,
Are you saying this out loud?
No. I'm saying
Oh,
that to you as a DM.
Oh, no. He's like, you could roll to see if you could think if he's telling you the truth or not.
By the way, I said John, like as in a guy that actually hired me to do a job way back.
Yeah. I'm telling you,
Okay.
he's saying.
Just
Oh.
for you to know.
That's what he's saying. Yeah,
John gave you an anonymous tip.
Oh, it wasn't anonymous. He came to us and told us that you're planning on doing this.
But you said it was anonymous, so you lied.
Oh no, we just told you it was anonymous because we wanted to see who you would say if you we wanted to see, we didn't want to give you an out and have you guys be able to say, oh yeah, it was John. John's the one that hired us. So why would your man that hired you give an anonymous tip to us then about what you were gonna do?
Maybe he's trying to
Seems
frame us.
odd. See, because like John doesn't seem like the kind of guy to give an anonymous tip.
Okay, can you chill? Whoever has
It's
stupid.
Josh.
Oh my god, Josh.
I'll just.
Sorry, what did you say?
It's okay. There we go.
I don't remember what you said.
Oh, so he just was like, it doesn't seem like John to be able to. I swear, Josh. I swear.
I'm gonna. He's muted now.
So he
You know,
said
beat
to
him
you,
when
he
he's
said it
better.
doesn't seem like John to snitch on a group that he hired.
Well, he's the one who hired us. I don't know. I don't know why either. It's really disappointing that to hear that. Seems like kind of a waste.
Okay, well we'll investigate John. We'll bring him in. If he was happy to talk before, he'll be happy to talk again. And we'll see what he says. And in 24 hours, if his story has some holes in it, then we'll let you go.
All right.
Okay. So then he calls for the guard. The guard comes in, picks you up, takes you back to your cell.
Okay.
Okay, does anybody else want to say anything or no?
When the guards aren't very are out of range to hear, I say, do any of y'all know John?
Yeah, no, the guard's gonna leave in a second. I just wanted to make sure while he's over here putting you in your cell and
Oh,
everything, if
gotcha.
anybody wanted to leave with him.
Go away.
Okay. So guard leaves. And you can resume talking.
I say what I said earlier.
That you're a
Josh, I
snitch?
swear, please stop.
I don't know what it is. Let me check my connection.
No, it just sounds like you're like crinkling paper into the
That's
mic.
what it sounds like.
It's better now. Okay, so you guys talk.
Do any of y'all know John? John. No.
That's
So you guys
really...
talking?
There's a mute on my headset, and I have that turned on. But
Zach said no.
Oh, Zach says no. Zach's going to continue doing his sword forms. Oh, yeah, no, the mute on your headset with Discord doesn't work. It's weird. So, yeah, you guys talk now. You guys have some time. Unless somebody wants to motion for the guard at any point.
No, I think I'm good.
I thought you were going to ask him something, Colton.
Ask who?
I thought you said you're going to ask, does anybody know John?
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
no.
okay.
Oh, dang it. Well, I know that works.
All right, so then the night goes on uneventfully, if unless you guys want to do something.
Nope.
Okay, so the next day comes around, and Anorak, who can see down the long hallway, sees a unfamiliar man walk into the interrogation room. Then the warden follow in, and they talk for a good maybe 5 or 10 minutes.
Is it John?
and then he walks, and then they walk out. The warden lets him out, and then a guard comes and grabs Elrond and puts you in there, and then the warden comes in and the guard steps out.
You're screwed.
So, Elrond, I've talked to John.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
I told you what I know.
Because I feel like you're lying to me. Because John has an alibi for yesterday entirely. Gave it to me, showed me credit card bills, showed
What
me
does an alibi
pictures.
for yesterday matter?
Because you said he met with you yesterday at the
I
at the
didn't say
tavern.
that. No,
You
no, he
did.
didn't meet me. He didn't meet me at the tavern. Sorry,
You
I never
said
said that.
he met you at
I
the
did not
tavern.
say that. No.
Okay, then whenever you told him you met, he has an alibi for it. So the day you supposedly met with him, he brought up a full alibi for it. Showed me pictures of the night that he was out. He was out with a pretty girl. Showed me pictures of them hanging out, going on a nice movie dinner date, the whole shebang.
The whole shebang.
While you supposedly say that he met with you, and talked to you.
Huh.
So either John's really good at covering up his tracks, or you're a pretty shite liar.
Zach said emphasis on the bang.
That's not what I meant.
Bang.
So, is there something you'd like to tell me, or do you just want to go to jail thinking that you're a, and he puts up air quotes, honest man?
Ouch, are you gonna take that?
Well, that's all I have to say.
Okay. Then I guess the next time we will be seeing each other is when you pack off to go to the maximum security prison.
Guess so.
And then he leaves, the guard comes in, grabs you, takes you to your cell. Is anybody going to motion for the guard or nah?
No.
Nah, who needs them?
Okay.
Who needs the trashy guards?
You guys going to talk or anything, or are you just going to wait till
Zach
they...
said loop to do.
Loop de doop.
Are you guys going to talk or anything, or are you guys done until they take you?
I'm done until they take me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so a few hours pass by, and then the warden comes over in front of your three cells, and he talks to you three, and he goes, "See, you three amaze me. You each had a very good out to just be done with this, but instead of instead of going and taking your out, you decided to honor your honor amongst thieves, I guess. And you don't want to reply. You don't want to out anybody. You don't want to tell me
I don't
any
have
specific
anything to
person
say, because
that
I didn't do anything wrong.
I can't hear a single thing you're saying, Josh. Your mic is so bad.
It's really bad.
Are your like cords dangling or something?
I mean, yeah, but like, it's a pretty new chord.
It seems fine now. It's just there's moments where it's just horrible.
I picked it up a little.
Oh, okay. Well, you should be fine now.
Okay, but what I said is, I don't have anything to say because I didn't do anything.
Zach said
Okay,
I gave you
well.
all the information I know to you. You will pay for this.
Oh, I won't pay for anything, Avilios, because as far as the rest of the world knows, you're all terrorists. You're all traitors to this country, and you'll
You're
be
a
treated as such.
terrorist.
I'm just an honest police chief who happened to catch some bad guys before they did anything horrible. Now, whether or not you, everybody roll perception. Whether or not any of you, whether or not any of your stories were correct or not, I can't find any information.
Ouch.
Oh, that's a nat one, right? Yeah, that's a nat one. Oof. That's horrible.
Ew.
Okay, so Anorak is
Wait.
Anorak and Elrond both notice, both notice different thing. Or no, you both notice about the same thing. You both notice that he's like moving his hand, like his hand itches. So he's like rubbing against his hand, and then he pulls his sleeve down real quickly. And then he motions to you guys and he says, "Well, I guess this is the last time we'll be talking."
I'm gonna back up far as I can into the cell.
Okay. So he says, so this is the last time I'll be talking to you guys. You're going to have a fun time at the maximum security prison. And then he starts to walk off.
Oh, I thought he was gonna throw like a dagger or something, so that's why I backed up.
Oh, no. No, you guys are going to prison now.
Whoa!
Yay.
My mom would be so proud of me if she was still alive.
No, like, you guys get to legitimately go to prison.
Damn BS. Just say.
No, I thought a fun thing that you guys haven't done before is like a full-scale prison break.
Yeah, that's fine.
Zach said,
thought
now
it'd
do
be
we
fun
play a
to
way out?
Have you guys? Now you get to play A Way Out. Yes, A Way Out D&D edition.
I'm gonna lie all the way out.
Zach said yay.
So, I'm not going to draw the whole prison. We're only going to draw things when we decide to get into fights, stuff like that. All of your stuff has been confiscated off of you. You have not gotten it back and everything.
They can't take my honor.
You'd think so. No, so you guys walk into they transport you.
Zach said my honor is already gone.
My honor is already gone. That is right. So they transport you guys using like armored trucks and everything. With no windows, so you guys have no idea where they took you. And then you guys get into the prison. They bag your head so you guys can't see where you're at, and they walk you into the prison. Already you guys can hear like rustling and bustling of different people. You hear a fight break out between two people. They strip you of your clothes. You guys are put into a room. This is not represented at all on Roll20. You're just going to have to use your imaginations for this. Because again, I'm sorry. If this is a problem, we can cut it this week early and just like wait till next week to do it. Because we went through a lot of stuff. I really don't have a really good plan set down and everything, just because I got sick and everything. So again, I'm sorry. If it's like too annoying, we can quit it early. But so you guys are put into a room that's just a room with a few guards in it, and then a bunch of prisoners, like you three, and then probably 4 other prisoners all together. And so a main guy comes in that's not a guard. He's dressed like very nice, like suit and everything. Walks in, he goes, so I am Mr. Sorry, excuse me. I'm Mr. Gordon Tarhoon. Yes, I had this planned in. It's a reference. I'm Mr. Gordon Tarhoon. I am
Sounds
your
like
warden
a
here.
loser.
You may call me Tarhoon, Mr. Tarhoon, or Mr. Warden. That is it. You're all prisoners here, and this is my prison. So,
Are you sure it's not my prison? Maybe it's mine.
do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. He smacks you,
Ooh.
right across the face, and it hurts so hard you're gonna take a d6 of damage.
Ow.
I'll
Zach
do
said,
d4.
"Is there another prisoner overlooking
4
what's
damage.
happening to us?"
So take 4 points of damage,
He hits like a
you
girl.
filthy creature.
Wait, okay. Let
You can just in your health, you can put -4.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
Wait, why do I control I control Zach's character too. I can move it and stuff.
Let me fix that. I don't know why. That's weird.
Yeah. It took off his health too. Alright.
Oh my goodness, because I messed up and Zach's character was actually your character.
Wow.
That's why.
Nice.
Let me fix that real quick. I'm so sorry, guys. Technical difficulties, first time playing D20. I mean, roll
First
20.
time, no flame.
I'm very disappointed.
Zach says something, by the way.
Sorry, I'm just getting the HP up real quick. There we go.
He says, "Is there another prisoner overlooking what's happening to us?"
No, there is not another prisoner overlooking. This is not gonna be a precise replication of A Way Out. That was a joke. Sorry, Zach.
Zach
played
said
A Way
ook.
Out with me. So he slaps you and he says, "No, this is my prison, and you'll shut your mouth." So here's the deal. If we don't really care who you are, what your name is, anything like that. So if you act up, you will be disciplined. If you act up enough, we will send you to the executioner, and you will be killed. If you try to break out, you will be killed. Serve your sentence, however long it is, and then get out of my prison, because I don't want you here any more than you want to be here.
Did they say we have life sentences?
Oh, for you guys, yeah, you guys are terrorists. Yes, you'll be in here for like multiple
figured.
life sentences.
Joke's on you. I'll be here forever.
Ha ha ha.
And so yes, so he
Zach
walks
said,
off.
"But I'm an elf, brah."
Yeah, a life sentence, Zach, does not mean just 100 years. It means your life.
That's
So-
BS. 'Cause that's not equality for all the races. Humans only have to be in the prison for 100 years, where elves have to live there in like 1,000.
Sucks to be an elf then.
Kind of BS. You know?
Then don't elves are handed everything in life. An elf should not be committing
get caught,
terrorism
then.
acts. Yeah, don't get caught. Yeah. There's another word of advice.
Hey, this time I was framed. This time doesn't count.
This time I was framed. And so the warden walks off. The guards then yell at you and say, "Put your clothes on." You've been naked this whole time, by the way.
Zach said no.
Wow.
The guard says, "Put your clothes on." Do you say that out loud, Zach? Do you really just say no out loud?
Please do. Yes.
Okay, so the guard walks over to you and he's gonna smack you with his baton. And you're gonna take
1d6.
a d6 of damage. You're gonna take 5 points of damage.
Zach said L.
And we'll have you get hit right in the groin.
Well, it wasn't a 6. That's a 6. You get hit in
Yeah,
the
it's a
groin, you get
baton.
max damage.
The other guy you got smacked by.
Yeah.
Zach said no, not the wanker.
There you go. You're at 6 health, Zach. Yeah, so you get smacked right in the groin. Hey, Zach, roll to see if you don't puke. I'm just joking. That's not a real roll. That
Roll
was like
for
a callback
composure.
to- Yeah, roll for composure. That was a callback to when we played that zombie RP. So yeah, so he hits you right there, and so you're like hurt. That does not feel good at all. And the guard says, "Shut up and put your clothes on, prisoner." Is everybody gonna put their clothes on, or are you guys gonna decide to just keep them off? Or...
I'm
mean-
actually gonna stay naked. And I'm gonna put.
I'll just put the pants on so everybody can see my abs.
Okay, and so the guard yells at you. Your mic is doing that thing again.
Yeah.
So then the guard yells at you, and he tells you, put all of your clothes on, prisoner.
I guess I'll put my clothes on.
Okay,
I
so
guess.
finally everybody gets their clothes on. Jeez. And then you guys head out of that room, and they show you to your prison cells. Why don't each of you roll a d4 for me? Just a straight d4.
4. That's the best one. Probably not. Hey, another 4. Let's go. 14.
Okay.
Zach, you said.
So
You're failing,
Avelios, you are put in a separate cell with no roommate, and Elron and Anorak are both put in the same cell.
Yeah. Let's go.
So you guys are roommates.
Let's break out together and leave that stuck-up kid alone.
Agreed.
So yeah.
Sounds fun.
That's so you guys get to your cells, and then it's nighttime. It's lights out.
Do we have control over the lights? I don't think we do.
No, like they're turned off. Like you guys have to go to sleep. But if you guys want to talk or anything, you guys can. Avelios, your cell is right next to theirs, like to the point that you guys can hear each other.
Zach said, "Can I remove the toilet now?"
You can try to move the toilet. Why don't you give me a strength check to see if you can pull the toilet? Oh yeah, so in your cells is there's in each cell there's 2 beds. And there's 1 toilet between the 2 beds. And then there's 2 drawers that are at the end of the beds that are like kind of for like personal items.
Wow, we get personal items in jail?
Well, you don't get personal items,
Aw.
but you can trade for certain stuff and everything.
We get ships. Their first
Wow, you rolled a
Zach
19.
said, "Huh."
Holy crap.
That's a waste.
So that's a really good roll. So I'll have you yank on the toilet real hard, and you actually do see a few of the screws kind of loosen and everything. And you feel like if you can yank at it again.
He's gonna swim through the pipes.
Rolls a 10. So you roll you rolled horribly this time. So then you go to yank it, and it doesn't budge, and you kind of like fall back on your butt and kind of like stumble backwards and kind of hit your head on the bars, and it kind of like you shake yourself a little bit. And then a guard hears you and comes over and yells at you and says, "Go to bed, prisoner."
Shh. Concentration.
Do you two roommates do anything over the night? Do you guys talk to each other? Or do you do anything?
Zach said, "Can I read a book, sir?"
No, go to sleep.
Anorak, what's your theory on who framed us?
I think it was you.
You think I framed myself? That's a great theory.
I think somebody you screwed over wanted to frame you, and I'm collateral damage.
Why would they screwed over all three of us though? I don't feel like
Well, I
someone I
know that I
screwed over
haven't
would
done
screw
anything
over.
wrong, so.
Well, neither have I.
But I think this is all just part of the plan, the great cosmic plan.
The great
The
cosmic.
great
You believe in
cosmic plan. I don't think I've ever heard Josh use that terminology before.
He hasn't.
If you would
It's
please.
great, I'll give you that. He's playing his character perfectly.
Yeah.
Literally, like, in one of his bonds is like, I believe in the greater cosmic.
If I can refer you to my personality trait, and I quote, I connect everything that happens to me to a grand cosmic plan. End quote.
Zach said, "Listen to Siri say the great cosmic plan."
That sounds interesting. What's this great cosmic plan of yours?
How am I supposed to know?
You can hear this, by the way, Zach.
What'd you say?
How am I supposed to know what the great cosmic plan is? I am only but a blimp.
Guess so.
But this blimp wants some sleep. Good night.
I'm already sleeping.
This blimp wants some sleep. Okay, so you guys go to sleep.
Sleeping noises.
Are you kidding? To pull into private session one-on-one, and we'll tell you your dreams one-on-one.
Private. Private.
Private.
Zach said, "One-on-one."
Okay, everybody agrees on one-on-one. Okay, then we shall start with just start with the longest one. We'll start with Zach, because Zach's gonna take a while. Zach, you're gonna want to DM me anything. You want to keep it secret. Boom. Dream's done. So you all awake immediately from your dream.
I don't know where my token is.
Finally.
Did you guys delete his token?
I don't know.
Something happened to it. I don't know why.
I think somebody deleted his token.
Can we? I don't think we can.
It's okay. Here you go. There's a new one. I'll edit it and fix it for you. AC. I'm getting better at this.
Zach said, Zach says, Zach says, Zach says, Zach says, Zach says, Zach says.
There you go. You're all good. Okay. So Zach, if you could not abuse the speak command, that'd be great. Just because just because like we were doing a dream and everything, and then you kind of ruined it by the way that like you talked and everything during it. And I know that's not your fault. It's fine.
No.
Oops,
that's
I did not
bad.
mean to do that. I'm so sorry.
My wonderful prison. No.
I am really sorry. I just meant to remove the poorly drawn version.
Aw.
Okay, so you guys awake the next day. You're fully rested, so your health goes back up to normal.
Yay.
Bravo.
Oh, two of you have the same health.
Which two?
Well, you all have, two of you have 11, and then Anorak has 10. So Zach and Colton have the same. You guys are real squishy. Okay, so the next day, this is how,
For level 1, it's pretty decent.
yeah, no, it is really good. You guys have good constitution. Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. So you guys awake the next morning, and the prison has you go to roll call first. Which this is just you wake up and then you have to go to where they count everybody, they make sure everybody's here, and everything, so nobody escaped. Overnight, stuff like that. So you go to roll call first, and they call your name and everything. And then they tell you whose cell they're inspecting today. If you've played the Escapists, I'm going to kind of go off of that as
Okay.
how the system works, just because I like that game, and I think the prison system's pretty good. So you go to roll call, they tell you whose cells they're going to be searching today, just random search. It's none of your guys' cells, so you don't need to worry about it. And then you go to breakfast.
For some yum-yums.
How's the food?
It's actually pretty good.
Probably awesome.
It's not horrible.
Wow.
Good.
Surprised. Subverting all
Zach
my
said, "What's for
expectations.
breakfast?"
Food.
And so where do you guys sit for breakfast? Do you guys sit like together? Do you guys sit separately? Do you try to sit with other people and everything?
I'll sit with
See-
Colton.
If I was playing a strong character, I would find the strongest person here and beat him up. But I'm not, so I'm not
But
gonna do
instead
that.
you're playing a rogue, so you're gonna find the strongest character and you're gonna pickpocket him.
Then you're gonna slit his
Yes.
throat.
Anorak, your thing's doing that again.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I just can't control it anymore.
Zach said, whispers, to Anorak.
Okay, so do you guys sit together or no?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. So you guys sit together. Oh, Zach's gonna, or sorry, Xethariaus is gonna whisper to Anorak something.
Probably just DM him, right?
Well, no, you could probably overhear it. You guys are close enough. You guys are sitting at a table together.
Guess so.
And so it's pretty busy. There's a lot of orcs here, very few elves, some humans, some gnomes, some halfling, like some of the other, but very, very few elves are in here. So you guys that are elves stick out like a sore thumb. And so this big orc dude, of course, with a few orcs behind him, start walking towards you and your table. I'm gonna let Zach finish talking to Anorak first because he takes forever and a day to type.
How long does it take somebody to type? Jeez.
Well, it depends on how good your typing skills are.
Zach
Mine used
said
to be
maybe you should
horrible.
go to the bathroom tonight.
Took you that long to say that?
Uh,
Nobody can
So this big-
predict our bowel movements in this great cosmic plan.
so this big orc dude comes up with some still big compared to you guys, but smaller than him. Orcs behind him, and he so I'm gonna actually draw this just in case, because I know you guys like to fight things.
Zach said it's a
So-
bit stuck.
I'm just gonna draw it just in case. So here's
Hey, if we fight, depends on him.
okay. Shift. Whoa. Why did it start another one? Whoa, what is with my mouse?
Fine.
Why is my mouse acting up?
There's multiple tables anyway.
Okay, so place your characters wherever you want on that table. That's your table.
I'm hidden.
You can't be in the table.
I can stand on top of it if I want.
Zach said you might have to tug at it a bit.
And the table's gone.
Hold on. There you go. Forgot to put it on the bottom so you guys can actually like see your characters on top of it. Okay, so you need to get off the table. You can't be standing on the table, please. Thank you. That helps me a lot. So I'm just gonna use, or no, I'm not gonna use these guards. Sorry. Orc. Search up. That's a troll. That's not an orc. Oh, great. So thank you, free. Free thing for being garbage. Hold on, just give me a second. Let me bring up this orc and then save image as orc. There we go.
Zach said and make sure you flush.
Upload. Where's my orc? There's my orc. Okay. So there's this orc. He's the big boy. And then he's got two guys behind him like that. And so they approach you from obviously they're going to approach from like this direction.
Do I know them?
So you take a look at them and you don't necessarily like think you know them, but you do. Or actually roll history for me. We'll see if you know them or not. We'll let the dice determine.
Never mind.
I don't know if I want this to be high. It's a 12. Yeah.
Okay.
Said NVM
So-
I'm good.
You know that you don't know who these guys are. You don't know specifically like their names or anything.
They're part of a. What the heck?
The Gurads.
Zach said
Um,
sigh.
And so the Gurads are a very, very savage tribe of orcs.
Oh, boy.
They're not to be messed with. You've done a few deals against them. You've done a few deals for them, but you try to stay away from them as best you can when you make deals. So they approach, and he, the big guy, puts his hands right on your shoulders, Elrond, and he's just kind of like, it's that weird, like he knows he's more powerful than you, so he's like massaging you, but it's not like nice. It's like real, like menacing. And he's like,
Menacing massage.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So it's more like he's putting pressure on you.
Yeah,
And
that's
everything.
what I figured.
And he's like, So you little newbies, you having a good time during breakfast?
This ain't my first time here. Maybe
Oh,
this
this
prison.
isn't. That's funny. I've never seen you here before.
Not this prison.
Zach said, yeah, you want some.
Well, I just wanted to tell you and introduce you to myself. My name's Gur,
Hi, Gur.
and I own this prison, whether the warden wants to admit it or not. Do you say that out loud, Zach? Do you say that out loud, Zach?
How much,
Oh no!
how much do you
I'm
pay
gonna-
for the prison?
I will
Is it
drop
really
you.
expensive?
Like,
Zach said
Oh no, I
breakfast.
own it in muscle.
Wow, that must be a lot of
Wow.
muscle.
Yeah. So if any of you need anything, you can feel free come to me. I'm just here to help anybody.
Zach
like
said you
but,
have a screwdriver
if you
slash.
cross me, then it's not gonna be fun.
who do
you
we
ask
go
him
to?
that, Zach? Okay. He says, "Well, I have anything that you need, but
Screwdriver. Oh my god.
it's a price
What's it-
for everything. So if you need it,
we
usually
come
I
to you
want
for
it.
supplies? Is there a supply man?
Oh no, you can just come to me out in the yard when we have free time. Just find me.
Aye.
Um,
What's the currency around here?
it's mainly jobs for services. You do something for me, I'll do something for you in return. You give me something, I'll give you something. It's pretty easy here.
Zach said, what can
Um,
I do for you today slash.
Oh, what can you do for me today? Um,
Wow.
well, you
That's
know
bold
what?
eager.
You seem very, very eager. He takes his hands off of you and kind of like you can see that he like relaxes a little bit. And he and without his other guys, he walks over and sits down.
This is
And
the
starts,
perfect time to attack!
and
No.
starts eating his food. And he actually leans over to you, Avelios, and he says, "Well, you seem very, very eager to want to help me and my tribe. We honor that. Like, eagerness is great.
Just
And
become
he
our
seems
slave.
very
Great.
very intelligent for an orc as well.
He's in prison. Of course he's intelligent.
Yeah. I love that.
Haste
And,
makes waste.
And he says to you, if your friends are in, then we can talk with them at the table. If not, I'm going to have to ask them to leave. And he looks over to you guys, to Anorak and Elrond, and he says, "Are you two in, or do you not want to be a part of this?"
Depends on what it is.
Well, I don't just drop my jobs out to anybody.
Zach said they can leave.
Wow.
Avelios says you can leave.
I'll
He
stay.
says, "Well, okay, so you say you'll stay."
I'll
Elrond?
stay.
Okay.
Sounds like fun.
So, well, it is fun because the mission for you. He puts three metal shards that resemble a knife as best they could out on the table, and says, "I need any one of you to kill another prisoner for me.
Easy. Done.
But I need it done in the middle of lunch."
Zach said who, where.
Who? Where?
He said anywhere. He said anyone, sorry. At the middle of
No.
He just
He
answered
didn't
your
say
question.
anyone. He said a prisoner.
Oh,
I
a
need
prisoner.
you to kill a specific prisoner. I need you to kill another orc. He has a human bodyguard, so you need to be careful of that.
Can we kill him too?
You can kill him too. I'm not asking for that, but you can if you need to. All I'm asking is that you kill Garthu. And he points him out in the lunchroom. Or breakfast room, sorry. He shows you, like, this is the meal room. He shows you where he is. He shows you who he looks like, and he's a scrawny orc. He does not look like a big dude like Gur does. And he's like, over there, that guy. Just need you to take care of him, and as soon as he's off, I'll pay you with really whatever you want.
Sounds good.
And then he looks at all of you and he says, and to be serious, we did not have this conversation. If you get caught, if you get in trouble, we never talked. And like I said,
Conversation. What
I
conversation?
own this place, so you snitch on me, and you're gonna wind up like Bartholomew over there. And then he gets up, he finishes his food, he gets up, and he walks away with his orcs.
Zach said, what are we talking about slash?
Too slow, Zach. Too slow.
The knife-shaped thing. I stash it somewhere.
Oh yeah, there's pockets in your bags and everything.
I grab one too.
Zach
It'll
said we need to
resemble,
cause a
like-
ruckus at lunch.
We'll basically call it a makeshift dagger.
If someone causes a distraction, I can sneak up on them.
That's
and,
literally what we need to
snap
cause a
scene.
ruckus.
Yeah, I was saying off of what he said.
So yeah, Elrond is gonna have a dagger on him. Yeah,
Zach
so
said
dagger
BOI.
is 1d4, so we'll just use 1d4, but you get no proficiency bonus with it. So it's just like
But isn't it
makeshift dagger.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, doesn't that count as a simple weapon? But I guess not.
No, it's like a makeshift weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You want the good stuff, you're gonna have to buy it from.
That's the plan.
Okay, so next, after you guys finish breakfast, it is exercise time.
I don't want to work out.
So, well, you types of exercises. You can do like you can do different exercises, and then they also have like yoga and meditation rooms and stuff like that. That goes by uneventfully. There's really nothing.
Zach
that
said
ever happens
basketball.
then you get like shower time. You can do basketball, I guess. You can do sports and stuff like that. You get some shower time and everything, and then there's free time where you can do whatever you guys want.
This is all before lunch, right?
Yes, lunch has not happened yet.
Okay. So,
Also, there is no windows in this prison. This by now, there's like no windows. There's really no look into the outside world.
How many guards were there around at breakfast?
Oh, there was about 10, like 6 to 10.
Okay. So it's probably best to do what Zach said and have.
But you guys have free time, so you guys can talk as much
We
as you
do.
want and plan it out and everything. You guys can
Zach
even
said
go
he'll kill the scrawny
into
orc,
the,
though I need one of you to take
actual
out the
lunch
guard.
area if you want me to make that for you, so you guys can. Well, I'll just make it in. Anyway.
Are you stealthy, Zach?
I'm gonna move you guys over to the side there.
Q, and then do I know if they also have like the like anti-magic casting? Like I know they have the wand, but like
Go ahead and roll either Arcana or History for me.
ugh,
I'll do that as well.
What'd you get?
I got a 12, but my second roll was a nat 20.
Hey, I got a 19.
So you actually can't tell whether they've got a magic field or not. What you do understand with your limited knowledge and everything is that if they did have it up, it would have to be multiple wizards. You could not, or multiple mages. You couldn't just have one mage doing this big of field because the place is so big.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't even know all of it yet because you guys haven't seen everything.
Okay.
We could just test it out. Actually, when is there ever a time when we're like alone, like no guards are watching us?
Right now.
I'm gonna try to cast Mage Hand.
You're gonna cast Mage Hand?
Hmm?
Alright, so you cast it, and you see your hand appear, and you focus really, really hard, and you're trying to get it and everything, and you see it appear for like a second, and then it just explodes.
Do I see this?
If you're standing right next to him, yeah.
I mean, yeah. So
So no magic.
you have magic?
I'm a high elf. Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Very.
Zach, can you sneak up on our target? Because I can. That'd probably be best for me to start out, and then
So what
you come in
probably
as like a reserve.
what would probably be best is to have so Zach goes for the bodyguard while Elron goes for the actual guy.
Yeah.
Zach said, oh well then he'll kill the Gourd and Anorak causes the distraction.
Yep.
Yep.
Sounds good.
I'll do distraction.
What are you gonna do?
I have no idea.
You could start a fight.
I could.
That'd be action. I don't know if you tried to cast a spell, if that would be a big enough distraction. It probably wouldn't be. I don't know.
You don't know I have magic, by the way.
Oh, I don't. Never mind. I don't say that then.
Okay, so the red line is the actual lunch line.
How did you make the spell show up in the chat? Like what the spell is? Q.
You just click on
Hard
it.
work and dedication.
What?
With hard work and dedication.
Because whenever I click on like my spells, it makes
Which one are you clicking?
hex.
Okay, so let me try. Let me click on hex. Oh yeah, no, then it just asks what level you want to do it on, and then click submit on whichever level you
Yeah.
like. You do it on first level, just
Oh.
submit that, and it'll show you first level, and then it'll tell you at higher levels what to do.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to leave at 6, by the way.
Okay. Just give us a like 10-minute warning.
Cool.
Or we can probably be done.
This is probably the last.
Yeah,
well,
we can probably be done pretty shortly here. Okay, so yeah, so there's the lunch line. The black part is like the actual place where you get your lunches from. Behind it is the counter where people are at, and then those are the tables.
Where's our target?
Are you guys done with like free time and everything?
Yeah.
Because then it's work. So
during free time, I'll go to the guy that gave us the job. I don't remember his name.
Gur.
Yeah, I'll go to Gur and I'll say, how would I start a prison riot?
Um,
Oh
he
my.
responds to you and says, "With a lot of help from me, but you haven't earned that yet."
Do you want the guy dead or not?
Wow.
I do want him dead, but I also don't want to put my ass on the line. So you can find another way to do that.
Very well. And then I walk away.
Just get in the middle of the lunch and start screaming, "Let's start a riot."
Start screaming
Let's start a riot,
Yep.
away.
riot. Let's start a right here.
Okay. I have another idea of what to do, but I'm not sure how well it's going to work.
Try it, and we'll see what happens.
So where's the guy that we're trying to kill?
So, this, I'm gonna put the, put little, like, skull tokens on them, because you guys need to kill them.
These are the guys?
Yes, those are the two. So, this guy specifically right there is the human, and this is the orc.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So, you guys have work time before lunch, so hold your horses with your characters and calm down. So work is very different. So the work is very different. They lead you through a bunch of locked doors and everything, lead all the prisoners and everything through a bunch of locked doors into a very dark room lit by some torches and some lights, and they give you all pickaxes. And they allow you to mine.
Allow
and you're
us.
looking for ore, and they tell you if you find ore, you get a bonus, and if you don't find ore,
You get
there's really
punished.
no. If you find ore, you get a bonus.
And if you don't, you get punished.
No. It's just you get some extra spending cash.
What if I don't work?
If you don't work, then you get in trouble.
Then you get punished. Come on, Colton, keep up.
Yeah, but he said I wasn't gonna get punished if we didn't find gold.
Yeah,
sorry,
but you got to be
ore.
active working for it.
Lame.
Zach said, hey, I rolled a 14. Do I find any ore?
Ooh, I should roll too.
Oh yeah, everybody roll perception. Let's see if you find some ore on your first day.
I do. I most definitely do.
Nah.
I get a bonus.
I don't.
Wow.
So Elrond starts mining and everything, and throughout the whole time doesn't find anything. Or
Yeah.
sorry. So let's start off with Avilios. Avilios is mining in this pocket, and he finds a little pocket of ore, and he gets real excited, and he tells them about it. He mines some ore, he gives it to them, kind of like lays off, because he's like, yeah, I found some, I get extra cash. You get about, we'll say, like 20 gold for it. So then Anorak goes right behind Avilios and starts mining the same area, and he finds loads of gold. You get 50 gold for it.
Yee.
Off of that same vein. And then Elrond is like, okay, well, they've found a lot of gold from over here. Let me mine this. And so he goes to mine it, and it's depleted. And so he wastes his whole time digging in that area, and it's gone.
Sucks to be them.
Yeah, so work is over, and now it is lunchtime.
Okay.
So there's a few guards that you can't see off screen.
These ones?
No. There's a few guards off screen that you can't see. So go ahead and put yourselves wherever you want. Sit at whatever tables you guys want. And then I'll move guys around as I need to. Oh, this guy right here is the guy that wanted you to do the job.
Okay.
Okay.
That little butt.
I wonder if we kill him.
What if we kill
So-
him and take over?
Yeah. Do we become the top dogs?
Let's roll initiative because I know you guys are going to fight and we need to move in turns.
Can I do my
22,
surprise?
baby.
Do I not get to
best.
do my distraction first?
Well, you're going to
still-
roll
yeah.
initiative.
He gets to do it.
Oh,
When you roll a nat 1.
I didn't roll in that one. I rolled a 4.
Oh, you rolled a 4. Oh, geez, your initiative's +0. Gosh.
Yeah.
So Anorak, you do get to start because Elrond and Xethariaus can't do anything.
Okay. Since I don't really want to do magic, I'm gonna do a wonderful performance of me dancing up on the table.
Then roll for performance.
Better roll well.
A
Didn't.
10.
You're average.
Okay, so you're okay. You kind of mess up a few times. Your voice cracks a little bit, but you're distracting enough that the guards yell at you to get down. Some of the prisoners start clapping and singing along to your song and everything, and people think it's a good time. So people start looking at you and they stop paying attention to their food, and yeah. And then Gur kind of looks at you and gives you a wink because he knows exactly what you're doing.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, so now we're gonna roll. We're gonna go from initiative. So Elrond, your move first.
All right. I'm gonna stealth up to this guy.
So
The
there's your
target.
30 feet.
Yeah.
You
I'm
can
actually
move.
this one.
You need to roll for stealth.
Zach, what are you doing?
Okay.
Zach, you need to move back.
20, baby.
Oh, dang.
Okay, 20 stealth. Okay, you can stealth up. You can stealth up to your 30 feet wherever you want. Okay, so you get right up there, and then what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna stab my target.
Which target?
The orc one.
Yeah, he's stabbing the orc.
Okay. So you're gonna stab the orc.
In the vitals.
Well, let's see.
First blood. First blood. First blood. First
To
blood.
get the monster manual out. It's not no. This is a pretty small little orky dude. So roll a d4.
Okay. Twice.
Uh,
Oh wait.
like you only have one
Yeah.
stab. So roll it, and
I did.
then
It's there.
and then you add roll a d20 and add your dexterity to it, so add 4 to it. So a d20, so that's 9.
Don't I
Plus
get a
4.
advantage for stealth? Sneak attack.
Oh yes. So roll another one.
That's
So 9, 10, 11,
13.
13. You're lucky you can hit him. Um, oh my goodness. This is going to make combat a little bit easier. Everybody has 10 as their thing unless you're a guard, including you guys, because nobody's wearing armor.
Uh-oh.
Unless you have
yeah.
an ability that
Don't
changes
you
your
add
armor.
dex to it?
Well,
to the
10
pin?
plus your... Yeah.
10 plus your dex. Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure.
So 10 for me.
So mine's 14.
Yeah, so you hit this guy.
Cool.
So you already rolled a d4, you rolled your 4, and then you add your attack bonus to it, just don't add your proficiency.
So that's 8, and then I got sneak attack. Let me.
Yes.
Won't let me roll it. I guess I'll just roll a d6. 3. So that's total of 11 damage.
Isn't your sneak attack a d4?
It's a d6.
Oh, okay. So what's your total?
It's 11.
So close.
No, it's 12. No.
No, so you guys are actually going to know his health. I'll put it there, just so I can keep track of it.
Actually, we can't click on him, so.
So
Let's
minus
see.
what? Minus what?
Minus 11.
Okay, so minus 11. Okay. So he's definitely bloodied. So you stab him right in the back as he's watching this performance. And he lets out a orcish scream, like from a blood curdling, like...
Why didn't you cover his mouth? I thought you were a professional. Jesus Christ.
As
He
you
was supposed to
stab
die.
through. Now it is... so let me try this turn thing out.
I got a 4. Yay.
You suit.
So what people have to do is they like select their token and then they roll for initiative and then it will show up in the turn order, I think.
Yeah, because I only have you that's up in the turn order.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's how that works.
Okay, so don't worry about it. We'll try it next time. Okay, so
You could right click on them and then just assign the numbers if you really want.
no, it's fine. It's fine. I don't care right now. Now it is Zach's turn. Avilios. So you can move up to 30 feet wherever you want. The only thing you have though is the makeshift dagger.
Cool.
Yeah, Zach, where do you want to move? You can move right here to and then you'll get advantage on this guy because you'll be flanking with Colton. Yeah,
Okay.
if you move right here. Yeah, there you go. Then you'll be an advantage because you're flanking him. So now what you're going to do for me is you're going to roll a d20 and then add your dexterity modifier to it. Or strength. Oh, no. Dagger is...
We're not proficient with it because it's a makeshift.
Yeah. But dagger... Yeah, don't roll dagger. Who rolled dagger?
Sorry, that was I was testing out something.
Okay, that's fine. So Avilios, just roll a d20. And then you're gonna add your
2d20.
I'm gonna say okay, so you can either do this because I know you're strength based, your dexterity kind of sucks. You can either roll a d20 with the weapon out and stab him using your dexterity modifier, or you can just punch him. And hit him with that, and then you add your strength modifier to that.
That would be better.
Yeah. Oh, geez, you rolled a 3. It's not gonna matter. He can't hit
Well, it's
either of those.
advantage.
Oh, yeah, it is advantage. So roll another d20.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Matt.
Okay, so Zach, please text. Are you using your fist or stab?
He's going all one punch.
Zach said fist.
Fist. Okay.
Fist
So
him.
with your fist, you're gonna roll 2d6, and then add 6 to that. Okay, so 15 is your total amount of damage.
Wait, he gets 2d6? Dang.
Well, because he's critting. He crit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason he did that much damage.
Fists are 1d6? That's strong.
So you punch. Yeah. So you punch him right in the face, and he kind of staggers back and everything. He's not dead though. He looks horrible. He's got blood dripping from his nose and everything, but he's got blood dripping from his nose and everything, but he's still up. So now is his turn. So he's gonna turn to you, who just punched him, and actually, you know what? He might turn towards. He's gonna turn towards the rogue because he's gonna defend his master even to the death.
He's just gonna take a bunch of punches.
Well,
Zach said he no fall to
yeah.
floor.
Basically. Give me a
No,
second.
Zach.
I'm flipping to get his stuff. So okay. So he is going to
5
he's gonna
minutes,
do
by the way.
firebolt.
He's in a magic.
Yeah, he's gonna magic.
We tested this out earlier.
Zach said do I brack his jaw.
I really hope you don't brack his jaw. I really hope you break his jaw.
Really hope you don't brack his.
Zach said break.
So he's gonna do firebolt. I can't find an easier way to get it up, so I'm just gonna like.
If you go to that and then spells, what was it? Fireball.
Yeah.
We have to leave in 4 minutes.
Oof. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to like find it here.
Here you go.
The problem. Got it.
Oh.
It's up.
Zach
Where?
said well does
Yeah.
it.
What is it?
It is.
Well, he's gonna roll a d20 anyway.
It's a 1d10 fire damage, and you have to make a ranged spell attack.
Okay. So. How do you? 14?
Dex modifier.
Is that
Because
really
it's 10
how
plus
armor
Dex
works?
modifier. Well, I thought that's how it worked.
I swear it was just 10 if you don't have armor.
I think it was 10 plus Dex.
Um,
Could be wrong.
I'll look it up. I got armor right here.
Yeah.
No, you don't add your dexterity modifier, I don't think.
What?
No, you do. I thought you did.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay, then you're
Okay.
good. He misses you.
Cool.
Um. Okay, so then it's the other boy's turn.
Why is my health at 7?
I don't know why your health is at 7. He's gonna roll to hit you, and
The
he's
scrawny orc.
the orky boy. The orky boy is gonna roll to hit you.
Is he punching me?
Yeah, he's just gonna punch you in the forehead,
Oh.
hopefully. Um, D20 plus. Okay, same thing. Okay. Oh, got a nat 20.
Aw, dang.
Okay, so he hits you with his fists. And he's going to roll. So that's 4.
Fist or D6s?
Yeah.
Oh. A fist. It's worthless.
So he hits you for a total of 10 damage.
Okay. Cool.
You're real lucky. Real lucky.
It's cool. All a part of my master plan.
So he swings around and whacks you. And he's a scrawny little orc too, so it's amazing that he could hit you for so much. And he goes, "You will pay. My blood brothers will murder you in this place."
You'll die first.
Um,
Cough up a little blood.
and then he looks towards his he looks towards his like friend over there that was supposed to help him, and he's like, "How can you miss? He was right in front of you."
Nice.
Okay.
Anorak.
It's my turn.
Oh,
Zach said
yes,
he was
Anorak,
punched
it
in
is
the
your turn.
face.
Let's see.
At this point, everybody's kind of looked over there because of the screaming and the fight.
It's a little too
And
far
guards are
away.
starting to run.
Oh no.
Do I see, like, the guards are coming in, right?
They're rushing over towards them. Yeah.
Do I see any of them with the wand of wonder?
No, they wouldn't.
Roll
Guards.
perception.
On a guard. That's so dumb.
Rolled a 10.
Wow, that hurt.
So you look around. It's like Anorak 2.0. It's great. Or sorry, 2.0 would mean that you got better.
Wow, that hurt.
No, so you look around, and you don't really see any guards with it on it, but they're rushing and running around. And as you start to look, one of the guards yells at you and says, "Get off the table! Get on the ground right now!"
Zach said Anorak .5.
I'm gonna need to
Wow.
go soon, so we hurry up.
Yeah, I'll get down and.
I'm gonna cut it short. Basically, Colton, you'll kill him. Like, we know that.
Yeah.
I've already killed him. He got 1 point of health, by the way.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say you kill him. He dies, and then the wizard they yank you guys away from each other before you can kill the wizard.
Yeah.
And they put the wizard in the middle, push all of you guys to the side, use the wand of wonder, and strike it on him. And you see the actual magical essence rip from him.
From the wizard?
Yes, as he's like in the middle of the room. They push all of you guys to the side, tell you guys like they take you guys, you two that started the fight, and they start to take you guys away. As you like turn around, you can see him getting it sucked out of him, and he's screaming it at it, and all you see left is just like a husk. I'll send a picture to the group chat.
Good.
But yeah, that's it. If you gotta go, Colton, then feel free.
Yeah.
And
Gotcha.
then just look at the picture when you're done.
And what is this?
This is what the guy looks like after the magic got sucked out of him.
Dang.
And yeah, so you guys watch this horrible thing happen while you're all pushed to the sides and everything. They suck the magic out of him. He falls to the ground. And they rip him away. And that's the end of our session.